Hey. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. All right. So, tonight, our topics are going to be basically what's going on social media, and we're back to reality from the conference. So, guys, stay tuned in. We'll be right back. But one little don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell just in case you want to find out what we have going on in terms of new content. So, guys, see you in like what 30 seconds ish, maybe not. Hold on. Guys, I'm so disorganized tonight. You'll see me fidgeting. I haven't been in the studio in a while. So, shout out to all my folks who've been tuning in. You're going to see my setup. Um, but I just want to give a shout out to the persons I met at the conference a few weeks ago. Shout out to you guys. Um, Shout out to, let me get some names in my head. Shout out to Rebecca Pablo. Uh, Appreciate you. I saw you on an interview recently. Shout out to you for keeping the work going. Also, shout out to Jameed Billingsley. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for helping me out. Also, shout out to um, the Maxa chapter and all our Maxa members, Lila Price, Danny, Mr. Trey. Oh, Lila is on there. Hey, Lila, jump on. Oh, I'm not sure if you had your flight yet, but shout out to Lila. um, so today we're going to talk about a little bit about social media, but I just want to give those folks a little shout out. But let me throw in a couple little facts while I'm doing this, while I'm drinking my water. So I was just looking up a couple little things about cell processing. The how they call it, the highest paying states in the United States for sterile processing technicians. So instead of watching a whole long video to figure that out, here, let me just give it to you. All right, nope. Let me close this out. All right, so we're looking at number one, California. California, as a technician, you're making about 57-ish. Hold on. Let me give a little. California, you're making about 57,000 in Cali. The next highest state is Massachusetts. So it may be around 60 if you add certifications and experience to that for Cali. Massachusetts, you're making about 56. You could get to around 60. And I think one of the reasons why some of these pay grades are so high, I think they factor in leadership positions as well. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. Might be adding leadership positions. It could be a little less. Alaska, we're going to 55,000. New Jersey, oh, I might as well move to Jersey. Another 55,000. Then we're going to Connecticut. Shout out to my folks in Connecticut. They're around 54,000 for a technician, and that's like the top five guys, and they're all in the Northeast. So if you're on the West Coast, oh, let me see that. Yeah, California. But besides that, the majority on if you're out of California, you might as well come all the way east because that's where the money is. So shout out to all my folks from the conference. Had a great time. Met some good people, some good new interesting folks. Got some good education. It was good traveling weather. Had a good time over there. Learned a lot. Networking experience was really good. And guys, studio is back, so I'm a little more blue now. Um, and shout out to the Maxa chapter. We're having this thing on. We're having a webinar on June 1st. June 1st, we're having a webinar, and I want you guys to log on, show up, come and support your local chapter. Or, I mean, if you're on the West Coast or not in the immediate area, still it's virtual, so you could log on and get that info and get some education. It's 3 CEs, so I'm expecting everyone to show up May 5th. Mm-mm-mm. So let's get back into one more. Oh yeah, shout out to Calzuro. Met them at the conference. The sun is taking off. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me get that on there. How will that show? Boom. It's not showing too well. So shout out to Carl Zero. Great supporting the show for so long. Shout out to Jennifer and her husband, and shout out to her son, who's in charge right now. But I wanted to address some things on social media. My man Jesse Lopez has been making the rounds recently, and I just want to address some of the non-pre-treatment things he's been talking about recently. Following IFUs or not following IFUs, I'm not too sure if we want to go that route. So I'm just trying to send that thing on there. But I'll talk about that, and I'll see if I could debunk some of Jess's points when we come back. 5, 4, 3. Yes, guys. So Jesse's been going around with the pre-treatment, asking, is it um is it necessary? Some of the pre-treatment processes we're doing. So I'm not gonna say yay or nay, but it's an interesting conversation to have, and I like that he's pushing the envelope a little bit. But guys, just you know, pay attention to the IFUs, but also pay attention to the policies and procedures because sometimes your IFUs might not give you the best, the most stringent um, techniques to get your instrumentation clean. So take a look at your policies, and sometimes your policies might not be as stringent also. So take a look at both of those before you end up changing any processes within your facility, because you may end up in some serious hot water there, um, thinking you're doing the right thing. So I also want to give a shout out to Leslie Cronstead for all her support. Um, check out that chapter. They're doing big things. The newsletter is great. and they've been doing big things. Shout out to Leslie. So I wish I had some more content in terms of the best dressed at the toga party in Las Vegas. I really wanted to do a best dressed the top 10. So but I really want to give a shout out to Melinda from HM for her get up. That was really nice. That was really nice. And I'm not gonna share those photos right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Shout out to Melinda for her get up. I had a little some too, but it wasn't that good. Shout out to Jamid. Jamid also had a nice little get up. Shout out to Jamid. Shout out to Jamid. Shout out to my boy Sean. And shout out to Jesse. Jesse was out there living it up, living it up. Shout out to the rest of my Maxa team. But I really want you guys to come out on the 1st of June. Yep, 1st of June. I mainly had to promote our chapter event. So 1st of June, guys, make sure you show up. If you guys have any questions, comments, hit me up in the chat. And also, I just wanted to talk about this thing for a second. What the code was that, the closing theme or the opening theme? All we do is win, 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 and I like that. I like that. That was really good. That was good. Win, win, win. So shout out to Monique Gels. We had a little thing on the dance floor. That was excellent. Appreciate you. But we have a new president now, and we're hoping for big and better things. Thank you guys for tuning in. So also calzero.com discounts. Now I'm an affiliate, but if you want a discount from Calzero, type in blue, BLUE. That's the link. Type in BLUE, and I'll put it in the description at the end of this video. Check it out on YouTube also. Oh, I think I might have a guest there. But type in BLUE for your discount, calzero.com. All right, and I have a guest there. I don't know who it is. I'm not seeing anyone. I might have a guest there. La da dee da da da. Who is that? I'm not seeing anything. So, guys, I will take a little break and I'll come back with my special guest. See you in a second. 5, 4. So my guest dropped out, unfortunately, but he or she will be right back in a second. We definitely want to walk you guys through our event on June 1st. And also, did you guys check out the t-shirt? Hold on. Check out the t-shirt real quick. Check out the t-shirt. Shout out to Lila for holding my t-shirt for like a year or so, right, Lila? For like a whole year, you held the t-shirt back, and I would have been promoting it for a while. And shout out to Miss Combs, who was the inspiration. No, sorry, Miss Green Golden. Shout out to Miss Combs also. Shout out to Miss Green Golden, who was the inspiration to this show. Who was the inspiration to the show? Yeah. Who was the inspiration for the t-shirt? for the t-shirt, for the t-shirt. Yeah, it was inspiration for the t-shirt. Shout out to who else I met at the conference. There were a couple of people. Shout out to my local folks. Aseptic Technical Solutions. Shout out to those guys came through, represented. Mikhail, Terry, Dante. Shout out to those guys. I met some interesting some guys from shout out to Ibu. Challenged me for that um I don't say it too loud, then everybody will be expecting it from me. He challenged me to do something. So shout out to Ibu. Shout out to him. Appreciate you. Um who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Just shout out to the whole team for putting this together. This was really, 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 really a really good outing for the association. Shout out to all the first time attendees. That was excellent. Shout out to you guys for making the effort to come. Shout out to our longtime attendees who've been coming on a regular basis. Shout out to the persons who came out for like the first, second, or third time. You're making this a thing, and we're gonna be in Nashville. No, 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 Kentucky next year. Um, so the home of Muhammad Ali, and that's a really cool town. So guys, come out next year for sure. It's gonna be definitely gonna be great. And I'm multitasking here, guys. So just bear with me for a second. I'm really multitasking, really, really, really multitasking. Just bear with me for a TD weeny second. All right, boom, download that. Coming right here, boom, and then I'm gonna add this to all right. So I also want to talk about this, guys. So if you're watching right now, all right. So check out the QR code. Just hover your phone over this. Let me scoot to the side. This is in my way here. It's just taking over. Am I looking the right way? Yeah, it's in my way. Um, so take a look. Just scan the barcode. So we have some great presenters here. Shout out to Beyond Clean for supporting the chapter event. I really appreciate all the support from Beyond Clean. So our presenters, Sarah B. Cruz. You guys know Sarah B. Cruz. She'll be presenting. We have Shimmery Curry. We have Kyrie Thomas. We have Latoya. All right. Now I can't see her name properly. So we have Latoya Chapman. Sorry. So our webinar will be running from 8:30 to 12 p.m. 8:30 to 12 p.m. So guys, let me make this a little bigger. Let me scoot to the side because this is gonna. So I hope you guys could see it. See it right here in front of my face. It's blocking me. Um, See if you could scan the QR code. I will also put the link down in the description so you guys could also see it. So if you guys are different platforms, I might not be seeing your messages. So I'm not deliberately not posting your messages. I may not be seeing your messages. So just bear that in mind. But this is our flyer for our webinar. June 1st, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern time. So you'll get to meet the chapter members. You'll get to ask questions of the presenters, and it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. But guys, Thank you so much for tuning in. Unless someone else has a question, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Appreciate the t-shirt. And I think I'm getting a message in here. So make sure I get everything right. Oh, but shout out to everyone. Appreciate your support. The link is in the description. Maxa webinar on June 1st, 2024. That's in a few weeks. 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's on a Saturday. Put your phone on, sit on your bed, listen to the webinar, get some CEs. But guys, make sure you register before the day of, because you won't get credits. The session will be monitored closely. Attendance will be monitored, so you can't say you registered and didn't show up and you want the credits. So you have to show up to get the credits for those sessions. All right, guys. So see you guys soon. June 1st at least. Or I might see you next Wednesday. Same time, same channel. All right. Let me see how I could exit this show. So this is not the last of me. Guys, make sure you come out, you tune into the webinar.